Here's what will happen to your home when you pass away. Now, I'm a mortgage broker here in Florida, and I've helped hundreds finance real estate. So I'm going to go over different scenarios. I'm going to first go over what will happen if you have a mortgage, if you have a will or no will, and if you have a trust, and then I'll go over the two different types of trust. So if you have a mortgage, the mortgage still must be paid because the mortgage stays with the house. And if it's not paid, the banks will foreclose on it and take the house back. And anyone can pay the mortgage. They don't have to be on the deed. They don't have to be the other person on the mortgage. It can literally be anyone else. And there are life insurance policies that you can dedicate to pay off the mortgage once you pass away. So if you have no will, it's going to go to probate court, and in probate court, you have a judge, and they will do an inventory of all of your assets. They will look at your debt, if you have any medical collections, that's the number one big one that will get paid. They'll distribute the assets. They're going to look for your next heirs to pass on the estate to, and this costs a lot of time and money. It can cost up to several months, up to a couple of years, just depending on how big and complex the estate value is. Or if you have a will, a lot of people don't realize this, but it still can go to probate court. And this really is going to depend on your state laws. It's going to depend on if you have any joint ownership or any beneficiary designations. But in probate court, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to validate the will, and they will follow it as long as it goes along with the state laws. Okay, so with the trust, this skips probate court and it gives you asset protection. So it protects your assets from creditors. And it also, you have a lot more control when writing the trust. You have a lot more designations you can put in there, whereas with the will, you're very strict. And it gives you a lot of privacy. So the trust isn't going to be in public record, and the ownership is anonymous. So it gives you a layer of protection from lawsuits or other claims, which is a big reason why the wealthy have trust. And there's two types of trust. You have revocable trust and irrevocable trust. Okay, so with a revocable trust, it's more flexible because the owner can change its terms. You can move beneficiaries, you can designate new ones, you can modify how the assets are managed, and it doesn't give you as much protection because of this as an irrevocable trust. So with the irrevocable trust, it is set in stone when you place it, and any changes, if you did want to change it, it has to go through court, which is a lengthy process, and it would cost money. And because it's set in stone, this provides the most protection. And you would want to go to a state attorney to set up the trust. So if you want to pass on your house, make sure you start the estate planning now and have everything in place. So thanks for watching.